Everyone loves San Antonio for the first 6 months. The tacos hit different when they're new. The housing prices make your California friends weep. They become very envious. You're telling everyone back home how you made a smart decision, best move in your life. Then July hits, and Loop 1604 becomes a personal purgatory. Here's the thing. I've been watching hundreds and hundreds of people move to San Antonio, Helotes, Boerne, Fair Oaks, New Braunfels, and I can tell you exactly when the honeymoon ends. It's usually around month 8, right around the time your first property tax bill arrives and you realize nobody told you the full story about everything. What other agents won't tell you at all, and I will, is that loving San Antonio long term isn't about what you notice on day 1. It's about what you stop working after year 1. Let's get into it. By the way, hit that subscribe button. You see it right here, so you can stay in the know, and it helps the channel. Now let's talk. When the honeymoon phase, what they are selling you or everyone else is selling you. Let's be honest about why people move here or why people move San Antonio. 3 things: cost of living, jobs, and Texas freedom. For the first 6 months to 8 months, all that checks out. It checks every single box. You land on a new construction home in Helotes around under 400,000, and your jaw hits the floor. In California, that's a parking space. In Austin, that's a fixer-upper from the 1972. In San Antonio, that's 2,400 square feet with a covered patio and builder incentives on your closing costs. The job market is genuine. USAA, HEB, military bases, the medical center, cybersecurity corridor, these are real paychecks here, not hypothetical ones or make-believe ones. You're eating breakfast tacos 3 times a week. You're sending sunset photos from the Riverwalk. You're telling everyone that will listen to you that you know that you moved here to San Antonio. And honestly, you should tell them San Antonio is a good city, but good and what you're signed up for, those are 2 completely different things. Because here's where it gets real for you. Let's look at reality number 1. Traffic does not improve at all. You just get used to it. People told you about San Antonio traffic before you moved. You nodded. You said, I've driven LA. I survived Houston. And you were right for the first 6 months. Then something shifts. Something becomes different. You start noticing that your 25-minute commute to the medical center is now 45 minutes every single time. Loop 1604 between I-10 and 281 isn't a highway anymore. It's a parking lot with a nicer view. Here's what nobody tells you. San Antonio's infrastructure wasn't built for the growing it's getting. The city added 220,000 people last year alone. The roads, same bottlenecks, same construction zones that we've been having under construction since the Obama administration, or even worse, since I moved over here in '95. And here's the kicker. The neighborhood that feels close to everything during your first tour are the exact neighborhoods where traffic piles up the worst. Stone Oak on Friday at 5 p.m. Hope you brought some snacks or you're watching TV as you drive. Budget tip. Factor commute time into your neighborhood choice, not just square footage. A $30,000 savings on a house that's a 45-minute from work costs you roughly 300 hours a year. Do the math. Now let's look at reality number 2. The property tax is not quite what they quoted you. This one stinks a lot. When you bought your agent, hopefully not me, because I actually warned people, showed you the current property tax estimates. What they might not have emphasized is the Texas property taxes recalculated fast. San Antonio just debated its first tax rate increase in 33 years. 33 years, and when the specific proposals made headlines, here's the thing that matters more to you. Your home appraised value goes up almost every single year. So does your bill. A $400,000 home in San Antonio can carry property tax of $8,000 to $10,000 a year, depending exactly where you land. City, county, school district, bud district, all stack up. That new construction home in Fair Oaks Ranch different tax rate than the one in Helotes, different than the one in Boerne, different than the one inside Loop 1604. What other agents will tell you is that affordable San Antonio mortgage payments does not stay the same. Year 2, year 3, year 4, it creeps up. Not because your interest rate changed, because your escrow did. Now let's look at reality number 3. The heat is not cute anymore. Your first summer in San Antonio felt like an adventure. You loved it. You buy the big hat, you post a picture of your car thermometer reading 104 degrees with a laughing emoji. You say things like, at least it's not dry heat, which by the way is not true here. It's not dry heat, it's humidity and hot, and mosquitoes are unionized. But the second summer, the novelty is gone. You check the 10-day forecast in August and it's just the number 100 repeating 10 times. Your electricity bill in July and August is a car payment. Your grass is dead. Your AC runs so much that you and your HVAC technician are on a first name basis. And here's what catches people completely off guard. San Antonio doesn't really have due seasons. We have summer and summer light, 2 weeks of a fall, and then a short winter that confuses everyone, including you and me. If you're moving from a place where it actually has autumn or where leaves change in the crisp air, that's gone. You trade in for a cool weather from April through October. Some people love that. Others realized around month 10 that they miss wearing a jacket. There's no wrong answer here, but you should know the answer before you buy in San Antonio. Now let's look at reality number 4. Your neighborhood shapes your entire experience. Here's one that catches every savvy buyer. San Antonio isn't just one city. It's a collection of micro markets stitched together by highways. And the neighborhoods you pick in year 1 defines whether you make it to year 5 in San Antonio. Stone Oak is not Helotes. Helotes is not Boerne. Boerne is not New Braunfels. Fairworks Ranch is a completely different vibe, price point, and lifestyles from Alamo Ranch. And here's the part nobody talks about at all. Some neighborhoods people rave about on Reddit are not the ones where locals actually want to live. New Braunfels has river and charm. It also has weekend tourist traffic that makes 1604 look like a country road. Boerne has hill country views and great schools. It's also 30 minutes away from downtown on a good day and 50 minutes to an hour on a bad one. Fairworks Ranch has gated luxury community. It also has an HOA with gives you notice if your grass is just 1 inch too tall. Here's my advice. Spend a Saturday driving through these neighborhoods not like a buyer, like someone who actually lives here. Go to HEB at 5 p.m. Sit at a school pickup line. Drive through the commute during actual rush hour. Before the neighborhood that sparkles on a Tuesday at 10 a.m. is not the same neighborhood on a Friday at 6 p.m. where everyone's road raging. Now let's look at reality number 5, the hidden monthly cost. Your mortgage payment isn't not a monthly cost. I know what you know that, but what do you really know it? San Antonio comes with costs that no Zillow listing shows you. The foundation. Texas soil moves. It expands and contracts, and your slab notices it. Foundation repair in San Antonio is particular and rite of passage, and runs $5,000 to $15,000 when it's your turn. Water? CPS Energy is one thing, but SAWS, San Antonio Water System, is completely a different planet. Water is decent sized yards through San Antonio summers, and you'll understand this completely. Now let's look at the HO fees in newer neighborhoods ranging from $300 to $800 a year, and the low end to $2,000 plus in some of the gated communities. Pest control is non-negotiable. Fire ants, scorpions, and the occasional snake are not if, they're when. None of this is this deal breaker, but it does add up. Between taxes, utility, HOA, water, maintenance, and a $2,200 mortgage can feel like $3,000 a month real quick. And if nobody told you that before you signed, they didn't do their job at all. Now, let's look at the honest upside of San Antonio. Now here's where it gets real for you. I just spent 10 minutes telling you about what breaks after 1 year. So why do people still live here? Why do I sell homes here in San Antonio? Why do I tell people to move to San Antonio every single day? Because once you know the real deal, once you get past the honeymoon phase, you made it at peace with the 1604 in your property tax in August, San Antonio delivers something almost no other major city in the country can match. You can actually build a life here in San Antonio, a real one, not just grind till you die existence where your entire paycheck goes to a mortgage on a 900 square foot box. You can own a home, raise children, have a good sized backyard, and still afford to go out to dinner. That math stops working in a lot of places. It still works here in San Antonio. The food scene is legit, and I'm not just talking about tacos. The people who generally are friendly, not network friendly, and when you find your neighborhood, your specific neighborhood, the one that fits your actual lifestyle, not your fantasy life, San Antonio stops feeling like a compromise and starts feeling like a streaker you got in on very early. Now, if you're planning to move to San Antonio, or you're really here and wondering if you picked the right spot, this is where I do. Text strategy to the number in our bio and I'll send you my relocation guide covering every single neighborhood I just mentioned. Helotes, Boerne, Fair Oaks Ranch, New Braunfels, Stone Oak, Alamo Ranch, with real commute times, real tax rates, and the stuff Zillow won't show you at all. Drop a comment. What surprised you most about San Antonio after you moved here? And what's the one thing you're most worried about if you're thinking about moving to San Antonio? Small fixes can make a big difference. Tight, loose handles, fixie lock faucets, and a touch of paint when necessary. That's true for houses. It's also true for the decisions to move here. The small things, knowing which neighborhood actually fits your lifestyle and your family's lifestyle, understanding what the real monthly nuts look like, pick your commute before you pick the countertops. These are some of the things that turn I regret this into I love this. San Antonio is not perfect, no city is, but if you're going in with eyes wide open, not just the breakfast tacos and the low prices, but Loop 1604 at 5 p.m., the property taxes bills in January, and the August electricity bill that makes you question everything, then year 2 is better than year 1. And year 5 is when you realize that you're not moving out of San Antonio at all. Are you ready to make a move? Send us a DM or text strategy to the number in our bio and I'll show you the numbers, the real numbers, not just the brochure version. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay in the know before everyone else. See you in San Antonio, and I'm looking to welcome you home.